First of all, I like to describe Yahoo as, now, in the past, in the future, as a technology company that, runs a media business. I think, at the end of the day, a media business is about aggregating audiences around compelling content. Search results are a form of content, and then bringing advertisers to those audiences and helping to match, the needs of the users with the needs of the advertisers, and create value in doing that. Right? That's what media does. That's what Yahoo has always done. And we do it on search. We do it in our content experiences. We do it even in our communication experiences. So, how we make money, what we do as a business, has always been media. That media model will continue to be that media model. But, the core of, what we do, how we generate those results is through the technology we develop. With the transition, we will be dependent on Microsoft for the sponsored search results, so the advertising aspects of search. And again, then that allows us as a company to focus our technology efforts on display advertising. So, we've got a lot of activity in that area. The right media exchange is something that we've been putting a lot of work into. We have the apt platform. And again, bringing the relevancy experience from search to display advertising and bringing more relevant ads to our users. The software development center here in India, I'm looking up at the board there because I have some of my diagrams there. We have a huge activity inside Yahoo on cloud computing. And a good chunk of that work, does get done here. We also have done a lot of advertising work out of India, both sponsored search and display. And as the sponsored search does ramp down, that simply allows us to ramp up more work on display advertising. So those are two areas. We build some of our content sites here. One of the things that we've done out of here recently was to build a lightweight global platform that allows us to go into new markets more quickly than we have been able to in the past, and to do it, more cost effectively, to allow us to expand, our reach globally. So that platform was developed out here. Our cloud computing effort is focused on our internal needs. Yahoo runs many hundreds of applications around the world. We have a very diverse product profile and a global footprint for that profile. And so our cloud computing effort is aimed at allowing us to basically do more and to do it in a more agile and more operationally efficient manner. So we have a lot of activity going on in cloud computing, but the consumers for that, the customers, are internal. And I think it's because of the fact that it's internally focused that people, they just don't see, what we're doing. Now, we've made a big commitment to doing our cloud computing infrastructure, as open source software. And so I think through that aspect of our program, people get a glimpse of our cloud computing infrastructure. So, clearly the best known of what we do is the Hadoop project, which is an important part of our internal infrastructure. But again, it's out there as an open source project and is getting, a lot of use, and is really, I think, helping to transform how big data is done, in enterprise computing. So through that open source project, Yahoo, I would argue, has had a much bigger impact on, say, enterprise large data computing than Google has. What has Google done for those guys?